Well folks, here we are in our exotic garden on the north end of Salt Spring Island. 21st of July today, and at this time of the year it's non-stop watering. It's so dry here on Salt Spring Island, and because our soil is so rocky, it makes it that much more porous, so the water just kind of goes right through. So we do use a lot of mulch here around the palm trees and the exotic plants. But the problem is we got these 100-foot eucalyptus trees here, and with the roots infiltrating the entire garden, it does actually suck a lot of moisture out. So even though I'm watering the palms, a good percentage of that water is going up to those big eucalyptus trees, those gum trees. So, but everything still seems to be pretty happy, despite the dry summers here on Salt Spring Island. It's a nice day out here right now. It's about 26 degrees in the shade. And at this time of the year, you can only hope for some rain because it doesn't happen that often, because the rain does a much better job than me watering it with this hose here. And the back garden, we actually do have some irrigation that I hooked up, which helps. It's on risers and it's got misters on it, so, but not on a timer, we just turn it on. So these palms here are going in shade, the sun, and happy because of the mulch. I've got layers of I got compost, seaweed, rotted leaves, and different types of manure, steer manure, chicken manure, and horse manure in here. And the grass clippings help too, so we piled that up to conserve some of the moisture. And on these hot days, that really does help. So this is the only time of the year we actually do lose plants and they do get stressed, is the spring and summer months. Late spring and through the summer months and into fall, the plants actually here, some of them actually do suffer because it gets so dry. Winter months, they love it. That's when we get our rain and everything seems to be happy and all perked up. So just can't give them enough water at this time of the year. I noticed a few azaleas are just totally wilted, and we've been watering those every day. And Wendy's actually had to move some here from the lower garden and put them in the upper garden where it's a little bit better soil. So this is our, you could say, our mid garden. The gardens are quite large here and overflowing with exotica. So right now I'm going to finish watering this, and then I'm going to move around the back to the tree fern, which takes a lot of water at this time of the year. We actually have tomato box full of tomatoes that probably are suffering a little bit as well. So I didn't water them yesterday. So, and you see we get a lot of flowering. That's actually a drought tolerant tree right there, Heteromelies arbustifolia. And then you can see those gum trees up there, those Australian gum trees. And most of the stuff we grow seems to be pretty drought tolerant, but there's the odd plant in here that does not like this dry weather. So tomatoes are looking good. There's some nice Romas coming in here, and I got some old varieties that we planted, so they're quite big, and that's in a tomato box. Tree fern, happy just because it's watered every day at this time of the year. And then the Fatsia, geez, I rarely ever water that, and look at how green it is, growing in dry shade, these Fatsia trees. And the bananas, every second day I've been watering those things. I've put more mulch on them, so they're actually pretty big down there. The bananas are probably, I guess, 15 feet tall or so. But this guy that would definitely get stressed out if we didn't water it enough. Tree fern. So there you have it, folks. Just another day in an exotic garden on Salt Spring Island. And the dry weather continues. I'm looking at the long range forecast and I don't see any rain. We're at level 4 water restrictions. Forest fire rating is extreme as usual. So, got to be careful out there when smoking and being careless and throwing it on the ground. These wouldn't take much to burn these islands up. It's pretty scary. This time of the year does worry me. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and hope your garden is flourishing too. Because everything here really is flourishing. It's just that it does take a little bit of work to make it flourish, especially at this time of the year. It's the late fall through the winter months. We let Mother Nature take care of it with the rain, but everything seems to be pretty happy right now. That's the main thing.